There wasn't much to photograph on day one. We started with overcast, which led to fog and rain. The limited visibility made navigation hard and spotting wildlife even harder.
We are looking south on the Dead Fox Ridge in the Avalon Wilderness Reserve, and this would be north here. For some perspective, in the distance here is Bread and Cheese Hill. On the other side of this hill, you'd find the road, Horse Chops Road, which is the main road that goes through the reserve. And the fog is finally lifted, so we can see where we are. This is, what is this? Most of the way through day 2 of the hike we're doing from south to north. This is Saunders Pond, and we're hearing some pretty loud thunder here now, and we're hoping to find a spot to camp before the downpour happens in the next few minutes. This is day 3 in the Avalon Wilderness Reserve, and we are currently descending into it's about a 20-kilometer bushwhacking section, trying to find a way currently through Middle Pond, which you can just see through the trees here, and Bloody Pond, which is not quite visible to the west in this direction. So this is the bushwhacking that will bring us toward the Hawk Hills, this collection of Hawk Hills, which are just outside Holyrood in Newfoundland.
Beautiful water, it's not too cold.
The drop right there. We're looking due north here. We thought this was the top. This is not the top. There is the top. You're never at the top. So this is our situation through much of the AWR. These bogs that you had to cross, and to sort of move very quickly and be light-footed to jump them and not stand in one place for too long, or you'll start to sink to your knees. But quite often you'll come upon these bogs, and it would take quite a long time to skirt around them. So you just sort of get a bearing on your compass or use your GPS to determine your route and shoot straight across. And usually before long, you're back into this slightly drier ground. It's this navigation, along with following caribou trails, mainly caribou moose trails through landscapes such as this that you see in the distance here. That's very tangly forest. So what you need to do is basically walk up to the edge of the forest and walk along until you see where the caribou or moose have entered the forest, and then you can find a path through the woods. Otherwise, you're pushing through the woods and it's pure bushwhacking, and you're not going to be able to maintain a speed of anything more than a kilometer an hour if you're lucky. So we're nearing the northern border of the AWR now, and this is day 3 of our hike. It's getting late, and we've decided to make a push to hike into the night to get out to our transportation. It's not particularly easy here to find a place to pitch a tent. Anyway, we'll see if we can update this as the sun sets. So this is a caribou trail. You come along, you see the droppings, you see where they enter the woods, and then if you look closely up through the woods, it's easier than traveling through this bush, or oftentimes you come to Tuckamore and run into the same problem. But these make it easy, these caribou trails. As you can see, it's very well defined if you look closely. This is probably the final shot from our Avalon Wilderness Reserve hike, because it's going to be too dark soon to get it. So we started, we got dropped off in Trepassey at 7 p.m. One night we hiked in a little ways, enough to be off private land. We set up and we started hiking the next day, and now this is the third day. So that's it for the AWR from south to north hike. About 90 odd kilometers, I think. Ciao.